wherever you are in the world. Hello, Black Unicorns. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all of you. I am back with another morning minute. And I do know you're on my channel, so this is LaseaGH, the Black Unicorn. And today's morning minute is talking about what would you do? Or what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It makes me think of Ghostbusters, right? Oh, not Ghostbusters, Bad Boys. What you gonna do when they come for you? What you gonna do? Because every time I look up, there's another country imposing requirements to enter into their country. You have to be vaccinated or go into quarantine for 14 days, 10 to 14 days, depending on the country. This is in particular for the EU. Good morning. And I can't remember if the UK has started. In the US, they basically are telling y'all across the country, you're a federal employee, you better get vaccinated. Some probably more liberal states are, if you're a public employee, period, you have to get vaccinated, right? So what y'all gonna do when you want to travel? Good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining those of you who can't sleep, and to those of you rising and grinding, about to go to work, get your day started, or whatever it is you do. Welcome. To those of y'all watching in the back and those of you watching in the replay, like the video and subscribe. Yeah, so I'm just curious what y'all gonna do because, I got so much hate because I made a personal decision about my own body to get vaccinated while I was in the States. And, get away from me. Nah, sucker ass sucker. This dog think I'm stupid. Kind of follow. No, sir. No, ma'am. Oh, this dog looking at another dog. Oh, crap. These dogs look like they're about to try to have a dog war. There's a dog behind me and a dog in front of me. Just doing a staring contest. Okay. I do not feel like climbing a ton of hills today, so I'm not. I'm going to do a more straightforward walk today because I have had a migraine for like the past day and I still kind of have it. But I need to get out and do something, so hopefully being out here would help this headache. But anyway, it's not a bad one though, so it's a good thing. But anyway, I'm just curious, like, are y'all gonna just say, well, we're not gonna travel no more like crackheads? Or what you gonna do? Okay, let's see. Damn, something just popped up and it went away that fast. Healthcare workers in the U.S. have been told, right. Good morning, sis out there in the U.K. Yes. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know public workers, federal government. I know that other public workers, and I should have mentioned healthcare workers, both the public and private organizations are basically being told, get vaccinated. And if teachers haven't been told that yet, they will, because they are public workers. I mean, teachers for public school districts. It's only a matter of time, especially when you have teachers infecting students in the classroom. I think that happened in California recently. Come on now. And the kids can't get vaccinated. So I guess here, this is what I got to say about this. And now I have opinions and I'm going to share my opinions. So disclaimers to you non-vaxxers out there who are, got a date with the Grim Reaper. Congratulations, he's coming. But for the rest of you, what I'm going to say about that is simple. You got vaccinated for smallpox or chickenpox. You got vaccinated for, I said smallpox. You got vaccinated for the MMR. What is that? Mumps, measles, and some other rubella or something. You got vaccinated for polio. And you vaccinated all your kids for that shit too. Or they wouldn't have been able to go to school. So y'all can play dumb with me and say, I never vaccinated my kids. I never did this. I never did that. And I'd be like, girl, bye, you lie. Because your kids couldn't go to public school if you didn't vaccinate. Period. End of story. Especially in certain states like Texas, which I find is hilarious with their whole we're against everything shit right now. Because they require you should have your shot record shown before your kids could even enroll in school, even if they went to the school the prior year. Lived there, raised kids there, daughter graduated in Texas. I know the Texas system, and I know the Illinois system. So, and I know the Ohio system. So come on now, these y'all, and all three of them states are Republican states. Chicago is just a Democratic city, but I lived in all Republican states. So y'all need to stop, because the reason why they got vaccines for these particular diseases is because they're doing exactly what this shit is doing. Taking motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying? Like, people were just dropping dead left and right, and it was super contagious. And polio was deforming kids, if not killing them off. So even here in Africa, they still haven't been fully vaccinated against polio, where the point people don't get it. People still catch polio here to this day. So it's kind of like, right? So they're doing a good job, though, of trying to get people vaccinated against polio. So, but my point is, as y'all can see, every single weird-ass letter of the Greek alphabet seems to be another variation of polio. Delta, lambda, beta, alpha, omega, delta. We're back to that delta variant. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where it came from, but I know goddamn well it's not leaving. So at some point, if people want to travel, I know I want to travel freely. I don't want to be stopped. So that was part of my decision. I can't be getting told where I can and cannot go because of a stupid shot. No. You can hit me up with them visas, though, and they crazy ass fees, but you're not gonna catch me not being able to travel freely because of a damn shot. No ma'am. No ma'am. So anyway, what y'all gonna do? Because I know some people are trying to move to different countries in the continent. Some people are trying to visit different countries in the continent. So what y'all gonna do? How y'all gonna do it? Where y'all gonna go? What y'all gonna say? Tell me about it. Good morning. Tell me about it. What it do? What it do? I'm just curious. Y'all can leave that in the comments and let us sister know. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I find it interesting how you have certain places in the U.S. I mean, you still have the same insanity going on in Europe as well. And don't get me wrong. It's your life. It's your body. You do what you want with it. You make the decision that's best for you and what you want to put in it. I'm not telling you to go get vaccinated. All I'm asking you, what are you going to do when it comes time to travel and do things? Now, will Africa implement bans like this? I seriously doubt it. But Western countries will. And so depending on where you're trying to live, where you're trying to go, where you want to have freedom of movement to work and do things, is when you're going to have to make the decision. You know? When I be riding a little bit too close, look a little bit too hard, I got to put my phone a little lower. You ain't snatching my phone from anybody. Okay. So today I'm doing a straight shot. It still got hills though, but this road is paved, so it's not as bad. Anyway, let me look at some of these comments and see what y'all saying. Okay, so some people are getting booster shots. I don't really understand a booster shot though. I know they talk about it, but I don't really understand it. So, but I feel you. Right. Okay, she's saying the same in the UK, so they're applying those restrictions on travel and being able to go like to the theater. I don't know. I'm assuming they're going to apply it to going to like restaurants and theaters and stuff like that. When I talk about a theater, I'm not talking about a movie theater. So I like to see, for me, I haven't got to do this in a couple years since I moved here to Ghana, but I love Broadway. So I love seeing live shows, live theater shows. And like in Chicago, I used to have a membership. I don't know if I call it a membership or a pass, or you pay to see the plays in advance. So it's like a membership, right? You pay the season before. Then when the season starts, you have your seat that you paid for that you get to see the shows. So I love it. And every time I go to London, I try to see a show if I can work it in my schedule. Because London has some of the best Broadway shows. And I know New Yorkers are going to be like, no, the New York has the best. Fine, whatever. I think the shows in London are amazing, so that's just me being biased. But all these places are going to start requiring, if they're not already, validation and proof that ass got that jab. Some vaccination proof. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing. Nada. Not a goddamn thing. Okay. I knew the impact my Ghana have plans in 2022. Okay, so I don't know if I'm reading this right. I don't have my glasses. But like you said, you know Ghana, you want to come to Ghana in 2022, and you know the impact of this COVID might affect your plans. Paraphrasing, could be totally wrong. Don't got my glasses, work with me, people. Okay, let's see. Well, I mean, I'm not hating on you getting your shot last minute. I literally got my shot the day before I left Chicago to fly back to Ghana. I wouldn't advise anyone do that, though. It kind of sucks getting vaccinated. It kind of sucks having the after effects of vaccination when you're trying to travel. I'm not gonna lie. It was fun. Not fun at all. Okay, let me see. Okay.
Total distance 1 mile. Total time 24 minutes and 44 seconds. Split pace 24 minutes 44 seconds per mile.
Somebody asked me, how is Broadway? I don't know. You tell me. Okay, so anyway, this is why sometimes I don't like doing morning minutes, because I have ignorant motherfuckers and stalkers and stupid people who want to try to tell me where I'm at, or if they see me, God forbid, try to disclose my location so that they can make it uncomfortable for me to do my walks, which is going to impact me, my ability to keep doing morning minutes pretty soon. I assure you that. I don't like looking over my shoulder and being paranoid. I ain't showing niggas my house. Nope. Yep. Anyway, back to what you gonna do. Those of you watching, observing, lurking in the background so that you can be mad at me all the time. You know what I think is hilarious? I think it's extraordinary how certain YouTubers that have large numbers here are forming, I don't know if I should call these conferences, workshops, maybe it's a meet and greet, call it whatever you want to, but they started this last summer, and now I'm seeing it again, not recently. I just saw it yesterday, I think, or the day before, I can't remember. These are basically conferences on how to sell yourself in Ghana to the dumbass Black Americans who give you money, tips and tricks to make the Black Americans who are stupid give money to you on YouTube. I'm telling y'all, man, this hustle game is stupid here with this YouTube and these folks, boy. It is extraordinary to me. I am shocked by it. I am slightly appalled by it. and disgusted. You know, it's weird to target your audience to some very specific groups, but people know Black Americans are a $1 trillion group collectively when it comes to spending money. Good morning. And so when you have a collective value of $3 trillion that you spend on stupid shit, everybody wants to get a bit of that. So now they're organizing themselves to find out how to get y'all suckers to give them your money. But y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. Because I'm on the ground, I live here, man, I see things hella different. Good morning. All right, I am taking a stupid hike. Oh, wow, I got a troll on here. I guess I don't have any moderators on here right now to kick this fool out. Let me see if I can kick him out. Oh, yay, I got him out. Okay. Right. Thanks, sis. Thanks. I'm like trying to figure out if I could do it on here. And I'm like trying to do it while you're trying to help me. Thank you. I love it when they ride like right next to me and I'm trying to walk. Oh, there is a white old man walking behind me, just free and carefree. Child, he must live there for a long time. I ain't never seen no white people over there. Honey. Then again, this is a little bit different area. Actually, I haven't even been in this area. Where the hell am I at? Oh, shit, y'all. I done it again. I done got lost. I done got lost. Well, child, let me look for my landmarks. I know it's around here somewhere. So maybe it's behind me. All right, I see it. Okay, it's behind me. Okay, whew. I'm gonna get a good 3 miles in a day for sure. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so thank you. My moderators are in there. I can't read your name because I couldn't see. It's too light. Oh, maybe this is the way I go. Keep walking straight. I'm never gonna figure out how to get out of here. Thank you for helping me to block fools. I'm telling you, man, the moment I speak truth about something, they get irate. And when I tell you, and the thing that I think is interesting about it is that some of these people who are trying to get their hustle game on and learn from the big dogs have put this little conference of theirs on YouTube. There's quite a few of them that put it on YouTube. This is not my way. Let's see. Okay. I'm trying to find my way, guys. Trying to find my way. When I get a little lost, sometimes I can take another little detour. But you know, I try not to go somewhere where I'm isolated. So I just have to keep that in mind. Luckily, the sun is not blazing today, even though I'm sweating. I mean, it's just what it is. You know, I'm kind of junky and shit, so I'm sweating. Good morning. I'm well, how are you? Okay. Let's see where this leads. I hope this doesn't lead to a dead end. Looking like a dead end. Oh, well, you know what? It just increased my miles and I'm walking. You know what I mean? I just get more steps in that way. Okay, so anyway, Child, this whole video is just about what you gonna do when. Okay, so that's a parallel street. Okay, so I'm okay. This is not a dead end. What you gonna do when it comes time to travel and these COVID vaccines become mandatory? Now, you know, I personally, and I know some people are going to get mad at me, but, you know, I'm just going to be very truthful about it. I was personally very hesitant to get a vaccine here in Africa, in Ghana, for a variety of reasons. And some of those reasons are their vaccines and where they get them from. The vaccines are all over the place. They don't know when they're going to get them. You have the vaccines. It's not Johnson & Johnson where you have to get multiple shots. You might be waiting. People are still waiting to get the second dose of who came here? I think it was AstraZeneca or Pfizer or Moderna. I can't remember. But they're still getting to get the second dose, waiting for second doses. And it's been months. And it might be a whole year. You know, how effective is that if you wait too long to get the second dose? You know, and it's not people's fault. It's just how the Western governments are sharing the vaccines with developing countries. You know, because if you can't produce nothing, you can't manufacture nothing, you can't create your own, they can dictate to you what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. So for me, I was very hesitant. Which other people had no problem with it. And it's all good. I'm just saying this is me. I ain't talking about nobody else. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. But I'm just saying that while I was in the States, I had to think long and hard about it. And I said nothing about it to anyone. I just went and did it. Especially after my kids had a few choice words to say to me. So it just was like, fine. You know, but that's just me and my own decision and thought process. But I don't like being restricted with travel. For me, I just think that's like jail. You told me I can't just buy a ticket and go. I don't know what I would do. I would be traumatized, probably. I'm very used to being able to go where I want to go, when I want to go. Child, I don't know where I'm at, honey. I figure I'm still up in the mountain climbing upward. So eventually, I'll get to that landmark and be able to descend back down. Ooh, honey, Lord Jesus, gotta get some breath. Good morning. Okay. Gotta catch my breath, guys. Work with me. A little bit better, but to wipe myself down, definitely climbed up a mountain. Shit, I really need to figure out where I am. I thought I could just keep walking straight and find my way out. See, who said that may not be the case. Come on, I gotta be ready to back up. I hate when they're burning trash. This might be an opening up here. Okay, so that's definitely a street. So when roads aren't paved, everything is a crazy ass experiment. Everything's like a weird ass journey when things aren't paved. Because at least when roads are paved, you can see a path. When it's just dirt, literally it can lead you to a dead end or some other weirdness. I don't know. Okay. it now. I think that's my landmark. That is my landmark. Okay, I'm getting there, guys. Getting there. Just a completely different route. Sorry. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, how's this car gonna drive this? Child, they be driving on anything here. I'm climbing rocks that look like steps. This little tiny ass car about to just ride down it. I don't know. Let me tell you something. This driving they be doing, I do not understand it. Oh, Lord Jesus. I didn't walk far. Oh, baby. I better got some. Child, I better have some damn serious steps. Because now I know where I is. I think I see my landmark. Oh, honey. That's far. I think that's far enough to say that's over there and yonder. Shit. I have to figure out how to get to it. Oh my. Oh, please don't take a shit right there. Sometimes, good morning. Sometimes when they open up and just squat in public, I just be so disgusted. Okay, let me figure out how to get down. Good morning. Is there a road that way?
Yes, you come past here, then you turn to your left.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good morning. See, gotta love Ghana. You never get lost because somebody will always help you. And like I said, you never know what you're gonna find when there's no real roads. And you just be like, oh my God, where does that lead to? But now I know. Oh yeah, she right. There it is. I see it now. Thank you, Jesus, because I'm just like, where does this go? Okay, right to a road. Okay. I don't even know why I'm taking you guys on this long ass walk of mine. Why y'all even staying there for it, but yeah, I definitely see my landmark. It's like right in front of me right now. But it's high on the mountain. But this is good because normally I walk down this particular path to get back to the main road. There's a street adjacent to this one. Yeah. Yay! Anyway, guys, as you're figuring out, good morning, what your plans are about Ghana or anywhere on the continent, you better start considering taking into consideration the things you're going to have to pass through to get here. Because whatever your personal decisions are, remember, there are only a few cities that fly straight from the states in particular to Accra, or even straight from any Western country directly to Accra. Most of them stop. They have a connecting flight somewhere. So, you know, some of you do Ethiopian Airlines, you're going to connect in Ethiopia, and their capital, what is it called? Addis Ababa? I can never really know how to pronounce it. I be wanting to say Adidas, and that's that. I know, hate me. And then there's those who travel Turkish Airlines. You're going to go to Istanbul. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay. Yes, found my way. Oh, I got to climb back up that hill. Oh Lord, child, that hill be some serious business. If you're going through Emirates, you're gonna have to go through Dubai, KLM, Air France, basically France and Amsterdam. you know that you get the point, right? You got to transfer. And if you're transferring through certain countries that have implemented requirements on vaccinations, how you going to get your connecting flight? You better take that into consideration and think about that shit, because that matters. And I know it matters because, I recently went back to the States. And by doing that, I had to meet the requirements of the UAE, which is where Dubai is, in order to do my connecting flight. So I didn't just have to meet the requirements for Ghana, but I had to really meet the requirements for Ghana to fly out, for America to fly in, but for Dubai, because my flight connected there. Y'all better think about that, especially you super ass cheapos who don't got no damn money, or you're trying to buy the cheapest ticket possible and you have 2 connecting flights in 2 different countries. Good morning. You're gonna have to figure out how you're gonna catch those flights and still be able to connect without having to self-quarantine before you connect to your flight. Can you imagine? And that's gonna, if it hasn't happened already, it's gonna hit somebody. You're gonna be like, oh, you don't meet the requirements for our country. You have to self-quarantine in this hotel at your cost. And then you can get your connecting flight. My connecting flight is in 5 hours. Well, then you better buy a new ticket. All because folks don't want to follow other people's rules. Yeah. Ooh, child, this is that hill, honey. I hope you can see it. On my end, it always looks like it's coming in clear. But then, when I watch the replay, it be looking like mumble jumble crazy. Let me see what y'all talking about. Okay. Good morning, those of you who just joined. Thank you for joining, everybody. Please like the video. Subscribe if you already haven't. Okay, I see somebody talking about excuses. And I also see you going to get a second shot, which means your second job that you have to get. Oh, child, this hill. I cannot stand useless whistling. I don't understand why people do it. Anyway, let me see what else y'all said. Child, this is Strength Hill. These walks. If I can show you this terrain, you'd be like, oh my God. And I have on tennis shoes. Most people have on flip-flops walking this. I tried that flip-flop game. These ankles ain't made for this kind of roughneck. Look. I'm walking this shit in flip-flops. No, ma'am. I need some straight hardcore shoes with a thick sole. Running shoes or some shit. Yeah, people will piss and shit anywhere. You're not going to see it in the heart of the city of Accra. Well, maybe you will, I don't know. But you're definitely going to see it everywhere else. Like crazy. And it's disgusting. It's a bad habit, but they do it a lot. Everywhere. And when the women piss standing up is what throws me off. Like they do a mini squat. Lift their dress right under their butt cheeks and let it flow. I would just be like, man. And like somehow I can aim it. I'd be like, how do you aim it? I would have piss all down my legs, cracking my into my shins. No way. I could barely squat and take a piss, let alone do that. Child, please. I need to be able to comfortably sit, both cheeks on the toilet. Aw, thanks. You're grateful to be a part of something like this on my walks where you see my crazy ass looking face and me breathing like a heathen. Thanks, girl. Yes, United has recently implemented direct flights with high-ass prices. I'm like, shit, you might as well fly business class with Emirates with them damn prices. But, that's just me. I don't know. I like to fly business class anyway. And then when I fly economy, I get a straight attitude. I flew economy to Chicago, and you best believe I flew business class back. I said, this commoner shit is not for me. I cannot take those screaming ass babies. People touching my shit and not having no decent food. I know, that's when I get bougie. Y'all see, I'm gonna be sharing that. All the rest of my Chicago videos, I'm gonna try to share it this month with you guys. So you
Total
can see.
distance 2 miles. Total
2
time
miles.
47 minutes and 7 seconds.
Child.
Split pace 22 minutes 23 seconds
Yes,
per mile.
honey, I've been walking a day. Okay? Shit, I feel like, I'm fucking dizzy or some shit. Endorphins, I don't know. I feel all right. Hell, I can't tell. I did something today. All right. I like direct flights, yeah. It's easy to get a direct flight when you're in Europe, too. Especially since Accra is not that far. I don't know how far it is from the UK, but I know from Berlin, it was like, I think 7 hours? Maybe 7 or 8 hours, something like that. There was no connecting flight. It was straight Berlin to Accra, which was nice. Oh, no, I'm tripping. It wasn't straight Berlin to Accra. Oh, totally forgot. No. We had the transfer in Belgium, so it wasn't a straight flight, but it was still 8 hours. So maybe it's faster if you can get a straight flight out. I'm sure you can get straight flights though from London to Accra. One of those airports out of London or the London area. How much do you expect to spend for a flight? I've been asked this a couple times now, and then my son said something to me that was interesting. He's like, how are we supposed to know how to even book a flight to Africa? I was like, the same way you book a flight to Las Vegas. But it was a good question, so I'm going to make a video about booking your first flight to Ghana. And I'll show you the sites I go on to look for tickets and how I do it. And then maybe it could be useful to somebody. When people ask me specific questions about how much it's going to cost, I can't answer that question for you because you got to understand, I don't know where you're at. And everything depends on location. So where you're at, it might be more expensive, it might be cheaper. Good morning. It's always going to cost more when there's less demand. And it's always going to cost more when it's the high season to travel. Good morning. So, I don't know, but I'll tell you this. I booked a ticket. So I've flown, let me see the airlines I've flown to Accra. This is including from Germany and then from the States. I flew with Emirates was the last one. Delta, Air France, and KLM. Yeah. Those are, I feel like there's another airline I'm forgetting. But those are the airlines that I've flown with, right? And from Germany to Accra in November, the tickets were like $500-$600. Yeah, because I'm not doing it in euros, so like it was like $500-$600. So in euros, it was less. Going from London to Accra around that same time would have been about. It just depends if you can find a deal. Sometimes they have really good deals, but let's say on average $650-$700. But you can get much cheaper flights if you find deals in London because they have a lot of different traveling sites the same way you have in the States. As a matter of fact, the sites are identical. Like Booking.com, Expedia, these other sites and shit. I brought several tickets from Chicago to Accra round trip. Everything I'm talking about is round trip. I don't do one ways. So round trip ticket from Accra to I don't like being watched. When I feel like people are watching me, I'm gonna let y'all watch their asses back. I know when you're stopping to watch me. Do not like being watched. So anyway, niggas doing back up in here looking all 30 and shit. Okay, so anyway, I bought tickets from Chicago to Accra round trip, and like, I don't know. These tickets had to be changed so much because of the corona, so it's hard to say the time of year. But they kept changing it for free because of the corona. I initially bought the ticket for January. It was about $1,200 with one additional bag included. So it would have been probably $1,100 a bag, with like $100, right? So, but so average ticket to Chicago is about, economy is about $1,200. With Emirates, I was able to get a ticket economy 3 weeks before travel. Around, I think it was $856 round trip. And so that was a really good deal. That was the cheapest they had anywhere, especially for a last minute flight. And so I don't know, that may help you, or it may not, but this all depends on where you're located and where you're traveling from and how many connecting flights you have to have. Because some airlines don't even fly in parts of the States, and some airlines fly from everywhere in the States, like United. It's going to be everywhere in the States, right? Or Delta. But they only fly from, United's only going to go to Accra from New York, I believe it is, or DC. I think it's New York and DC. Dulles Airport. And Delta goes from basically Atlanta. So, you know, but I'm not a travel agent, guys. Remember that shit. I don't do travel agencies. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm sharing you guys personal experience. Basically, everything I share with you all is personal experience, including me starting my business, how I do my business, everything. It's from personal experience. And that's why I start things once I figure out how it works. And then I apply the knowledge that I already have from my past experience to it. So, there you go. Okay, you all. I hope you enjoyed this morning minute with me. Thank you for getting me through the rest of my walk, because I was struggling. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Let me look at the last bit of comments, and then I'm going to be out. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I see something about business class. I can't really read it. I have a whole video coming out about upgrading my ticket to business class on Emirates and flying to Accra. I did to Dubai and then to Accra, but it was fantastic. That's all I can say. But I'm going to share that. But I did not, because I upgraded at a nice little good rate compared to what the original ticket would have been. It doesn't include their spectacular freaking business class lounge. So that might matter to some people, but I'm sharing I documented everything. So I'm going to share all that experience with you guys over the next few weeks. You'll be seeing those videos post on my channel. You can watch them. But I hope you guys have a wonderful start to the week. Try to do something productive. I am doing some very productive things, like finally switching. My site has been officially moved off the hosting platform I haven't had it on. I have it on one that's reliable and won't go down. And just have to click that button to make it live, and they'll be back working. The shit you go through as an entrepreneur, Black people. It's crazy, but lessons you must learn. Okay, guys, good night, good morning, wherever you are. Have a good week. Talk soon. Watch my videos. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And, people need to clutch their pearls. then tell them I may not be the best person for them to watch. Or they can just go over to the podcast and learn about entrepreneurship and business in Ghana. My style, Let Your Pearls style. Go to Patreon, type in LaseaGH75, the Black Unicorn, and become a patron and get all the podcasts for season 1 of Clutch Your Pearls. Podcast about entrepreneurship and business in Ghana. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Bye. Whew, I'm tired.